frags, followed by Kira getting the last hit. That's the last thing Spectre needs. We see a shackle shot going off on as a pipe gets popped off, as very nice as but Chain Frost still doing a pretty good amount of damage as the Ancient Apparition goes down. Potom trying to run and will now be stuck way down here as the Sand King will get taken out by Rotund's ultimate as Rotund TP'd in. And he tried to Plasma Field out over to here but will not get it, as they do see the Potom up here as they will continue to finish. And I'm not sure that they saw him completely, but the cloud from the Razor started hitting on him, so they were able to see him followed, as well as Vengeful Spirit's Howl gave them just a little bit of vision, enough time to bring him down. That was definitely a win for the Sentinel. They took out the Spectre and also got 2 kills for themselves on the Morana, which is their carry, and Rotund didn't go down, he got a kill, as well as Razor did not go down, he got a kill. Now Razor's going to start going for DPS items, I assume. He could just continue to go for tank though, as he has been pretty successful with his static link and been able to get a pretty good amount of damage out. So we may see him going for a heart, possibly. It is something to think about, as if he does get so tanky he can't die, he will be able to just, go in first and really be very assertive. The Sand King jumps over here and but the Poison Sting does give a little bit of vision, as he is able to just get murked as he disrupted, and more right clicks came out and Sand King just goes down. As the Sentinel are really starting to pull away a little bit here. They're really starting to outplay the counterparts, as at this point they just don't do any damage. I'm not sure if this Morana should have went for a Lincoln Sphere. I mean, it does. Oh no, this is actually the previous version, so it does not give that 10 damage. As yeah, you were saved right there from that. But I really feel like they need some DPS, as the Force Staff is up on the Windrunner, and it will help them survive a little bit. But the Sentinel just continue to push down and take towers. And it appears that he will be going for that Radiance, as he is just about to a Sacred Relic. Once he gets the Radiance, the tide of the battles could change, as he jumps in and lets his ultimate go off for 4 to 5 seconds, and you will do a lot of damage to this Vengeful Spirit and to this Ancient Apparition. And I mean, Shadow Demon and Razor have a pretty good amount of health, as well as Rotund have a pretty good amount of health to where it won't really matter. And then we see an ultimate orb coming out from Rotund. That's interesting. Probably going for a Sheep Stick. Now, it could be a little dangerous, as that won't work on the Potom, but if you are able to Sheep Stick the Sand King before he ultimates, not letting that Windrunner get off his good shackles, or not letting that Spectre DPS you down once he does have his Radiance, as the Sacred Relic is on the way and will be coming in right now, a few hundred gold away. As the Sentinel will back up, very wise, don't overextend. Potom though. Oh shit, you need to run, son. As they do see Potom, and they were gonna go on him, but no, they're continuing to go on him. And he found a smoke on the floor. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, that wasn't yours. But smoke if you got him. And he found him, and now he's got him. As the Sentinel are regrouping and will now be running in towards middle, as they are just going to systematically go lane by lane and take out towers at this point. See now, because I really think they have maybe like a 15-minute shelf life at this point. Maybe even, well, no, yeah, 15-minute shelf life at this point, especially if Spectre continues to farm as he is. They really have about a 15-minute shelf life until they're dead. They're really not going to be able to, handle the Spectre. The Spectre's going to take out this Ancient Apparition so quickly. He's going to take out the Vengeful Spirit so quickly with his ultimate, especially with his Radiance. As this Razor sitting on 2,900 health, health, I'm sorry, gold. So that means he will be going for that. I'm sorry, he will be going for that heart now. Picking up that the Tarask first, or I'm sorry, no, the Reaver first in that recipe. And we see the Shadow Demon going for a Vanguard, maybe? As we do see them going in on the Spectre. Spectre is going to get right hit, click down, as he was trying to go into the jungle, but they did have vision. And then we see the Chain Frost going off from Lich, as they all had to separate and back up. And, you know, they didn't get any kills with it, but it was almost like a preventive gank, sort of, with that Chain Frost. Like, oh shit, we need to separate, we can't all chase Spectre, because that's just too much damage to us. We're not going to be able to push in that case. As Alaria trying to bring down this tier 2 tower and then TP back up in towards mid. And they will now start sieging on this 3rd tier tower, as they recognize that the Spectre had a Sacred Relic, and once he gets its Radiance, it's just going to be infinitely more difficult to push down towers. It's going to be infinitely more difficult to win team fights. It's just going to be more difficult to do anything. And now we see the Windrunner with an Ultimate Orb will be going for a Sheep Stick eventually. And also, that Chain Frost not being up means the team fight capabilities swing way into, as we see a nice arrow going off, and the Spectre, the Spectre's, the Razor gets swapped off out by this Windrunner though, plus the pipe is popped, and he really didn't do anything to him, as they did get that initiation from that arrow, and we're trying to go in, as they will continue to move, and a bad ultimate popped from as a nice 4-stab to save this Spectre. However, the Windrunner will pop, and the Sentinel will continue to move in on middle, maybe? No, as they do get a stun off on this Potom, and Potom will continue to get right click down. Will he live? Yeah, he will live. He does have his Yasha up now, as he will be going for that Manta next. A stun going off from Mirana. Oh, I don't think he dodged it. As the Radiance is up, and that